Well, I'd like to take great pleasure to introduce to you our new C3 Fulcrum rod range. These have been in development now for 3 years, and there's a lot of technical specification that have helped us to develop these super slim and very responsive blanks. Using very similar processes as used to our top of the range Inspire rods, we've been able to dramatically reduce the diameter of the blank but keep the responsiveness and the stiffness in the blank. So within the rod range there are 5 rods ranging from 10 foot all the way up to a very powerful and very fast action 13 foot 375. Now the guides on these rods as well are our new PKW guides, which are the anti-frap guides starting at 50mm going all the way through to 16mm on the 12-foot versions, and on the 10-foot versions has the same guides but starting at 40mm all the way through to a nice big 16mm anti-frap tip guide. The blanks themselves are a dry weave 3K carbon blank. Now this is a very responsive carbon. We're using our multi-layer crossover technology. So by layering different sections of carbon in high modular format with our spiral crossover weave as well, makes these blanks super thin, and most of all they don't fatigue in time. The dry weave is basically it doesn't have as much resin in as a normal blank, so the blank remains true years down the line, and we say in Prologic you will take one of these to its grave. It will be as responsive from the day that you buy it till the day you die. Now let's look at the finer details on this. You will see these beautiful sculpted reel seats. Now these are machine cut out of solid billets of aluminium. The black anodised, hard wearing with lovely locking collars, taking it all the way down to the lovely sublime shrink section on here. It's super thin and the detailing is second to none. Just behind the reel seat you'll see these machine cut collars. Now we've purposely made these as subtle as possible but very practical. These have been raised from the shrink back by 1.5 millimeters, and this allows your butt grip somewhere to lock onto. So like today where I'm snag fishing, there's no chance of these rods being able to pull forward. You know, they're absolutely locked solid in there. Going down towards this butt section we have a very subtle flare at the end, ensuring you have a firm grip even with the biggest casts, and down to the butt cap is a hard wearing metallic black anodised with a laser etched very sublime logo on there. And the idea with these Fulcrum rods was to keep all the graphics and everything very discreet. Working up to the blank you'll see the 3K line clip, precision cut line clip, and then you've got these. Basically you have to look really hard to see the graphics on here where it just says the Fulcrum, and to be fair, within this rod range the graphics are the same throughout. They're very understated, almost look like a custom build rod, but the playing actions on these are really something to boast about. Now within the Fulcrum range it only seems fitting to also have a matching 5 pound 12-foot spod rod, which is a XD action again, and with all our new Prologic rods we've integrated 2 actions within the rods. So basically from 3.5 pound and above they're our XD super fast action for the distance casters out there. Anything below 3.5 pound is our AR action. Now these are casting efficient rods, super slim responsive blanks, and you are going to struggle to find anything to compare with the kit that we have got here, with these guides, the anti-frap systems on there, all the way through to the intermediates, to the anti-frap tip rings, the machine cut reel seats. These are a rod that not only looks stunning but actually work as well as they look.